What if a dream could change your entire life? Have you ever woken up and felt like it meant something? Dreams have fascinated people for centuries. Some say they're just random thoughts. Others believe they carry hidden messages about our future. But what if dreams are actually signs? What if they're trying to tell you that success is coming? So what should we look for in our dreams to know that we're about to become rich and successful? In this video, we'll talk about two real, confirmed signs. Signs that appeared in dreams right before people's lives completely changed. Let me tell you a real story. There was a young man living in poverty. His father was very ill, so ill that he had to leave his education behind just to take care of him. He didn't know what to do, no direction, no opportunities. And every day, the weight on his shoulders grew heavier. At night, when everything fell silent, he would sit alone, thinking about his future, feeling trapped, feeling completely lost. He prayed constantly. He asked for help, even for the smallest sign, because deep down, he still believed that something could change. But days passed, and nothing happened. And just when he was about to lose hope, one night, he saw a dream. In his dream, he woke up. But something was wrong. The entire house was filled with the sound of baby birds. He slowly sat up, and what he saw was impossible. The floor, the chairs, everywhere was covered with small nests, and inside each one, there was a single baby bird. Hundreds of them, all lifting their heads, opening their mouths, as if begging for food. The sound filled the entire house. He felt overwhelmed. How will I feed all of them? Carefully, he got out of bed and began walking between them, step by step, trying not to touch anything. Then he felt it, a strange pull, as if something was guiding him. It led him to the living room, to a tall wooden cabinet. He noticed a cloth hanging from the top. He stood on his toes and slowly pulled it. And suddenly, golden wheat burst into motion, pouring down endlessly. More and more, as if it would never stop. And then he woke up. When he opened his eyes, he was still so affected that for a moment he expected to see the birds again. But there was nothing. The room was empty, silent, and yet the dream felt real. So real that he remembered every single detail. He couldn't shake it off. It stayed with him. He had seen many dreams in his life, but none of them had ever affected him like this. He couldn't stop thinking about it. What did it mean? Why did it feel so real? He was curious, but he didn't even know who to ask. In his neighborhood, there was an old man, an experienced real estate agent. People said he had seen a lot in life. Right next to his office, there was a small tea house. One day, the young man sat there alone, lost in thought, still thinking about the dream. The old man noticed him. With experienced eyes, he studied him for a moment. He could tell something was troubling him. So he slowly approached. "You look troubled," he said. "What's on your mind?" It felt strange, almost as if he had been waiting for someone to ask him that question. Without hesitation, he began to speak. He told him everything, every detail of the dream. They had seen each other before. They had exchanged greetings, but they had never really talked. That made this moment even more unexpected. The old man listened carefully, without interrupting. When he finished, the old man paused. "No, this is not an ordinary dream." A brief silence. Then he looked at him more seriously now. "You have someone sick in your home. And if you take good care of him, with patience, you will find wealth." He didn't do it for wealth. He did it because it was his father. As the months passed, His father's condition grew worse, and the young man took it all on himself. He was there, day and night. He cleaned him, helped him, stayed awake through the nights, never leaving his side, just to make sure he was cared for. And somewhere along the way, he had completely forgotten about the dream. And then, one day, in the middle of a quiet afternoon, everything became still. His father passed away. And after his father passed away, something happened. His life changed in a way he could never have imagined. Almost as if everything he had gone through had been leading him to that very moment. We won't go into all the details in this video, but if you're curious about what happened next, we'll tell the rest of his story in the next video. But one thing is certain, in a very short time, his life transformed. He rose from nothing to a level he had never known before. And now, here's what matters. If you ever see in your dreams baby birds and wheat, then maybe, just maybe, you should pay attention. Because wealth might be closer than you think.
And if you've ever had a dream that later changed your life, I'd love to hear your story. Share it in the comments.